Guys, speaking of quality life things they fucked up, have you seen this shit? Hang on. The artifact transmuter. This is supposed to be the Genshin equivalent of like self-modeling resin that they have in Honkai Star Rail, where they allow you, supposedly, to create your own customized artifact of the set you want, with the main stat you want, with two subsets that you want. And when everyone saw that in the live stream, we thought, finally, thank fucking God, we have been asking for something like this for literally years. Because let me show you this, right? Let me show you this. I have been stuck in this fucking domain trying to get pieces for Arlecchino since this domain opened, right? I have shit. I have absolute dog shit artifacts. Every single one of these things here is absolute fucking dog shit. And this is after I already maxed out my artifacts, got rid of a bunch of them, and then went through it all again. This is like the second time I've maxed out my fucking artifact bag, and I've gotten literally dog shit artifacts, every single one. It has been more than 3 months. I can't get a single fucking decent artifact. And people will complain that the ecosystem is bad. Yeah, it is bad, really bad, but this isn't much better. I have maxed out everything. I've got so many of these. Who is this set for? Does anyone know who this set is for? Does anyone know who this set is for? I still don't know. So I have all these artifacts. I'm like, oh, okay, this is fine. Like, attack percent, crit damage. Okay, cool. Crit damage, crit rate, cool. Flat HP, but still. I've gotten somewhat usable artifacts on this set, but on this one here? No. Nothing. Fucking nothing. Nothing. Anyway, as I was saying, I've been looking for like, this is bad. HP percent here, crit damage. Like, again, this is bad. This is bad. This is objectively bad, right? Everything rolled into defense. It had energy recharge, crit damage, crit rate. Oh, okay, cool. Roll, defense. It's attack. Just let it be the one defense. No, they all fucking roll into defense. No, wait, one rolled into energy recharge. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah, defense percent, HP, flat HP. It rolled into flat HP. Rolled into crit rate once. They're all bad. They're all fucking bad. They're all atrocious. This was supposed to be the Genshin equivalent of artifact creation. Get your own main stat that you wanted. Any set, any type, any main stat, and any two substats. Right. If you notice, I've already used mine for the day. You can only make one. You can only make one of these bottles. Of these bottles here, you can only make one. And to make one, you have to sacrifice 4 fully maxed out artifacts. You can't use any of the scrap artifacts. You got to use 4 fully maxed out 5-star artifacts, and then you can get one of these bottles. One of these elixirs. Fine, I can deal with that. So I go to this one. This is the set I want. I want to get a goblet. I want to get a pyro. I still don't have a pyro goblet yet. And I also, on the miner, I wanted, of course, crit rate, crit damage. Cool. Look at this down in the corner here. It costs 4. It costs 4 to make this one artifact. And as I mentioned before, you can only make one, and you can only make one in the entire patch. So you literally have to wait an entire patch just to make another one. And you still can't make the artifact you want. So you have to wait 4 patches just to make one artifact with the main stat and 2 substats that you want, and you can't even guarantee that it'll roll into, because you have the other 2 substats as well. So you don't even know if it's going to roll into those substats that you chose. 4 patches. What's that? 5 months? Just less than half a year to get one artifact with the main stat and 2 substats that you want, with no guarantee that they'll actually roll into those substats. This is fucking bullshit. Like, absolute bullshit. No mincing words about this. I don't give a fuck. I saw some people on Twitter as well, like, well, you can get more elixirs from the battle pass. I'm not fucking paying for the battle pass. You might get some elixirs from maybe the abyss. That's completely beside the fucking point. They already have a gate to use this shit where you have to use, like I said before, 4, my mistake, 4 fully leveled, maxed out 5-star artifacts just to make one of these. That is barrier enough, because again, to make these artifacts, to get these artifacts, you need to use resin. Well, you can get some in the quest, but you need, basically, for the most part, you need to use resin to go into the dungeons to fucking farm these artifacts, then to do that over and over and over again to level up the artifacts. There is enough barrier to entry as it is. You don't need to add this in there as well. This is complete and utter bullshit. I actually had a little bit of hope. I was stupid enough to have a bit of hope for Hoyoverse about this. I was so stupid. Oh my god, why did I let myself get any degree of hope whatsoever? Like, so when we saw all those like crocodile tears from Dawei saying, I don't know why the players don't think that we're trying. I mean, you do something like this, which is good, and then you completely pull the rug from under us by implementing this kind of shit. Stop fucking around. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Like I said, 5 patches to get one artifact that you want with 0 guarantee that it'll roll correctly. When I heard that it'll be only one, I heard it'll only be 1 per month or 1 per patch. I thought, I mean, that's not the best, but if it can guarantee me, sure, fine. But no, not 1 artifact. I thought it was like 1 artifact. No. I was stupid. No, just 1 of these fucking bottles. 1 of these elixirs. And people were like defending Dawei on that stream where he was like crying. No. I don't give a shit. When I watched that as well, I said, yeah, cool. It's all well and good you apologizing and then now coming to understand what players want. Put it into practice. Put your money where your mouth is. I want, 5.0, it looked decent, because it did look decent. It did look decent, and it gave me the hope, like I said. But let's see 5.1, 5.2, 5.3. If they consistently give decent updates as they did for the 5.0, or what I thought was decent updates, then sure. Forgive, forget, all aboard the Genshin train. Let's go. No. This is 100% bullshit. There's no defending this. There's literally no defending this. How can anyone legitimately defend this? I swear to fucking God, if someone says, better than nothing, I swear to fucking God, I would have rather had nothing than this. Because this is not it. Remove this extraction limit reach for this cycle. Remove this limit. Remove this fucking limit. If they remove this limit, sure, fine. I actually said something like this kind of system way back. Hang on. I'm gonna pull this up. This is like one of my very first YouTube videos, right? Genshin needs to fix these 5 problems. It got 485 views, 8 minutes long. These are the 5 things I think Genshin needs to do, because I didn't just want to complain about Genshin. I wanted to give constructive feedback and criticism on what I think they could do to fix the issues I'm bringing up. And I think the very first one is the artifact system. My solution would be artifact fusion. Like I said, artifact fusion. This is what I said. Not the same as the artifacts strongbox. And no, I don't mean the strongbox. This is my idea. And I'm going to try and make this as favorable to Hoyoverse as possible. After you level up an artifact to level 20, it then becomes possible to fuse it with other level 20 artifacts. You choose the base artifact with the main stat that you want to modify, and then select the other artifacts with the substats that you want to fuse and overwrite. Ideally, I would like to make this be any level 20 artifact and to keep levels after fusion, but like I said, I'm trying to make this as favorable to Hoyoverse as possible, so I'll add that the artifact has to be of the same set or even the same type, and after see, I was being even harsher than this. Than the actual system they implemented. Fusion, the artifact level resets to 0, after which you go through the leveling up RNG to determine which substats get upgraded and by how much. Guys, does that not sound like my fucking system? Let's go back again. That sounds very similar to the system that I proposed. Level 20 artifacts that you fuse together, and you choose the base stat, and then with the substats that you want as well. Like, this is my system. Like, I said this. And that was even worse as well. They had to be of the same they have to be the same set and or piece. And that was even worse. But then after that, I was like saying it has to be guaranteed. Like, just let us do that for all of them. Don't give us this bullshit gating. So I said this. When did I make this video? 6 months ago, back in February. Like, so the system that I have now, this here, is fine. This is perfectly fine. Just remove this extraction limits reach for this cycle limit off and remove this cost here. Make it just one cost, one elixir, one artifact. Because you're using 4 artifacts to get that one, as it is. Yeah, no, this is absolute bullshit. I think I've made my point quite clear. It's not good enough. Just remove the limit. Just remove the fucking limit.